Mwarago bengi mwanchu muligereria bwigeteseni kia Ndizi TV Chinsa Ikomi chabono maragoba chingakine aliganire kuruga igase studio nkumanye asenchera yobwenge na aria yagendrete kokoreka ime na isiko yorogongo rwagusi rituko neria kabere chitariki nibere ritukoneria Jumaine omotienyi no gatano na gatatu omwaka w'ekiri bwibere na mirongo ebere nebere ekerobono amatuka tigarita makekegima elio Kenya gokorobo chorio bonene ebu mwaka oyo asibali mongo tubate gwetera senchera ye mitandao Ndizi TV News ensemo ya YouTube na baigo Ndizi TV News Digital yone ensemo ya Facebook nekerobwate chingaki na bogo tweet @Ndizi TV News gose otomekerengaririkiao gwetera se namba yesimi ere ase TV yao na mange agendrete asensemo ya siasa chingaki obo mwa Kenya kwanza bore ase county ya Nyeri azimio la umoja wa Kenya na barabono barase county ya Kisii ayo ngati yali na kwaliganirie ngoche gokumanya asenchera yobwenge kabamo na inche wikomo elio nkwira nande asegekeke kerebosyo egere nkumanye asenchera yobwenge. Omo waziri bobolendi waime Dr. Fred Matiang'i nigobono atebire bune serikali enene gwetera se wizara ejo yerobereirie asobachole bonene bolibosyo asibago chakwene kya buna chisegi amone chibura buru ngotangwa chire nonya nabo Matiang'i nigo atuguteirare amangana yensemo yabarai abo bagoteba buna obolendi mbobekiri asebirengo bigwenerete nigaya kwanaya ase county ya Nakuru asatebire na kwenekeria bakenya bonsi buno bolendi mborororo asenchera yoboikiranu kegima.
Faith is in the people of Kenya as a leader. Our people come of age. Our democracy is mature. People can tell nonsense from, all those kinds of things. And the claims that are being made around. Even the claim that you had yesterday that the leaflets were authored by people from the office of the president. Now, we have 8 suspects in police custody and none of them is an employee of the office of the president. Some of our leaders look like they're inoculated against the truth. That they can never speak anything truthful. And then they keep imagining and saying things that they think make sense, when in actual fact, they can convince even a fool. The people of Kenya know what the truth is about these things. Let's just keep walking. That's why you have noticed that actually for this year, when you compare this election and 2017, I was even counting the other day, I have done less than half the press conferences I did in 2017 as acting Minister for Interior at that time. Why? Because my wonderful colleagues in the field have been doing their work quietly. They have been working with communities, with the Nyumba Kumi. Each one of these county commissioners you see here has created a multi-agency election preparedness committee in their counties. And this is what we worked on at the beginning. Each one of these county commissioners is meeting with religious leaders, civic leaders, Nyumba Kumi leaders, community policing, and everyone involved in their counties and discussing the peace and stability of their county. Each one of these county commissioners has pulled in their deputy county commissioners from the sub-counties who have replicated the same committees at the
Nigo boigo Matiang'i anyareko baga komocha ensemo yabarai anene korwa sobo mwa Kenya kwanza abubago teba buna nigo agendrete kumirana amona ba chief na bakonyi babo unenjere ya moyo kugora ebibande korwa saba Kenya elioko mwakera ekoko na koiba chikura ase obomo bwa azimio la umoja wa Kenya Alliance asa tuguteirare na goteba ere nigo agokora imirimo amona ba chief na babwatani ase sector yobulendi asa tebire eyo propaganda.
The claim that chiefs are being met or chiefs are being misused is as ridiculous as it sounds. I have seen some of these politicians warning me against meeting chiefs and so on. It's like, can you imagine warning the Minister for Health against meeting doctors? Or warning the Minister for Education against meeting teachers? So who do you want me to meet? My colleagues in the security sector are chiefs. In fact, hardly a day passes without me speaking to a chief, receiving a call from a chief, or a DC, or a county commissioner. These are my colleagues. These are the people we work with. So PS Kibicho and myself, we have been meeting chiefs all along. I was actually amused yesterday when one of those candidates was speaking from Trans Nzoia and warning me, warning PS Kibicho, warning our county commissioner in Trans Nzoia against meeting chiefs. I was in Trans Nzoia last year to meet chiefs. They themselves can tell you there wasn't a single political discussion in that meeting. We were meeting because of the data we had just received in relation to FGM and so on. And the chiefs are the people we are working with to deal with these issues. Every single national government policy that we are pushing at the grassroots level, we are working with the chiefs. 100% transition, the war against gender violence and FGM, now the triple threats, the surging numbers of HIV/AIDS and so on. We are working with the chiefs. Now, how is it that who am I supposed to meet if I'm not meeting the chiefs and not meeting the county commissioners?
Abamenyi korwase county ya Kajiado anene bali babwatu muchando bwa maiso nigo balene kibakwego kelia magega yokonyora oborwalia bwa bosa batali wakanira kindi gyonsi morobelio ochakiwa amona babwatani korwase ekyombe gya club lottery abanya liko bago chamo na babwatani bande eliokorwo gosira gocha saba menyi bensemeyo abo batali kwenyara asobo bwenya bwa maiso Kwengo ikarabono iga nigo morweire oyomo bwa maiso akorwareliwa ase chibesa chisaine chiringi chiribu emeronge 53 na igo nigeko bakongu asaba menyi balibokonyora ogoke abamenyi abo nigo bagoke irumorobelio yuna gwakangambia mono asokwenyorwa
kia vibaya kujikuna kuona alaji mwenyewe mina kuanga nayo naye minafanya kibarua minalea watoto minashukuru Mungu sahi tumepata matibabu bila malipo.
We are here to help patients who are not able to come to be treated because most of them are desperate. They don't have the money for their cataract surgery, and we are here courtesy of the Rotary Club of Thika. The patients here we are treating, most of them have cataract. As we all know, cataract is one of the causes of blindness. So we are doing surgeries to help them at least gain vision. And some of them also have, like a patient I'm having here, as a growth called pterygium. We've just removed it and done an autograft so that it does not reoccur again.
Tumekuja hapa kwa siku 3 kwa sababu ya kufanya operesheni za eye cataract surgeries. Tumeshirikiana na kikundi cha AIC Kajiado Child Care Center na tuko hapa kwa siku 3. Watu wengi sana wamekuja wakitaka kufanyiwa hizi operesheni na tunahisi kwamba baada ya siku 3 tutaendelea pia kukuja kushirikiana na kikundi cha Rotary pamoja na AIC Kajiado Child Care Center tupatiane huduma ya operesheni ya eye cataract surgeries.
One of the activities that I saw today in Kajiado, the eye cataract operation for the underserved and the less fortunate, is something that we continue to do as a sustainable
Chinga kie chuma nchumuligerelia karototigereta sensemo yobo chenu serikali ye county ya Trans Nzoia nero nigo ya chakirie enyagitari emanyakanite muna level 6 eliokorwa obokorali bwe birengo bya igoro gochia saba menyi be county eyo abanya aliko bago chandika segekege tambe na konyoro bogwenya korwa senyagitari enene ya Eldoret abo bagutara atambe kigima okwana na kwenekia okoigorwa kwenyagitari eyo no mugavana we county ya Trans Nzoia Patrick Ahemba.
Hali inahitaji mjengo ndio, lakini inahitaji vifaa vya kupima diagnostic equipment. Na hizi diagnostic equipment, chombo kama inaitwa MRI, ile ya hali ya juu, kimoja ni 300 million. CT scan ya hali ya juu ni zaidi ya 150 million. Na hivi vyombo vyote vinahitajika hapa. Vyombo vya diagnostic ambavyo vinahitajika, Bwana Stiabai, inahitaji karibu 2 billion Kenya shillings. Fedha zenye nimetumia kufika sasa kujenga ni karibu 1.6 billion. Sasa vifaa zinahitaji more than I have used here. Na hizo vifaa ndio zitafanya iwe level 6 hospital. And we only have 7 level 6 hospitals in Kenya, public hospitals. Sisi tuna nafasi kuweka vifaa, this will be the 8th.
na nigobono beso kirina kubulya serikali nene wetera se wizara y'obulendi bwaime kwenekia obulendi asensemeyo magega y'abantu batano na babere goitwa obutukubo okira litkuligoro abo balenge abana bane amona basubati batatu korengana n'abamenya bu nigo batebire birengo by'obulendi nigo biranire insekegima engana bono ya enekiwe amono mo police commander bwensemeyo Solomon Kosgei oyotebire buna obotukyo botindi bwachakiwe ekero ekageire buna nabayibi betugo baikeranetiege korwekyo asensemeyo gwikira bono gwetania chinyomba emieyemo nigo chabete chigo sambwa.
Kenya ndio ambao wanatutesa. Wakenya wanachambulia Wakenya wengine. Sisi Waturkana tunauliza, sisi ni Wakenya ama sisi ni watu kutoka mahali pengine?
Sasa wanatembea tu na fimbo. Na mahali imeenda. Kila siku watu wanalia hapa. Mimi pia nimepoteza mama yangu, nimepoteza tata yangu, nimepoteza ndugu yangu. Sasa na mahali imeenda. Sasa itakuwaje watu area hii?
Hapa nguo kila kitu imebaki hapa. Na wenyeji hawako. Wakati kama huu, wakati wa njaa, sisi bado tunashambuliwa kila siku na tunauliza serikali iko wapi?
Kwa hivyo naomba serikali ambayo iko, kwa sababu najua sasa mnatafuta siasa. Serikali mzuri kiingia kweli Waturkana wanatakana wasaidiwe.
Na babwatani kurase kiombe kyobomo bwechinse cha Africa awubare ase kiombe kia election observer mission nigo banyaliriko bagusibanyaliriko bagwika sense ya Kenya litkuligoro morobelio yogo chagutenenerwa noyo kabeire omorai bwense ya Tanzania Dr. Jakaya Kikwete abago chakoligiriria ngana kyo morobelio bubwa kibwechukura uchagokoleka asense ya Kenya asibate bire bago cha kwebagana ara 15 asense ya Kenya eliokuligiriria na kiense ya Kenya egendrete kwerobelia bosyo bobocholyo bonene ubo gokoleka lituko lya Jumanne chitariki kianda omatinyoyo ogatano na gatatu.
The East African Community Policy on Election Observation requires that any partner state which is organizing election must meet a minimum requirement related to democratic principles, democratic culture, and the level of preparedness and independence of the institutions organizing election.
The question is critical to enhancing the credibility of the elections. See, are the candidates or the parties being given the opportunity to campaign? Are there any restrictions? Are there any difficulties?
Abasae nigo basemiwe na kubuligwa kobane naro yokolika na gosoma ebitabu asemegano yabo nganararia yabaeteire goika baikeirega okwana yo nomo Professor Egara Kabachi oyoromoliki bwebitabu oyekeranete asomoyega bugo chakia bene egetabu kiaye linjuri gose linjiru oyo kabeire asensemo yo bwerani bwa mangana asabisi yomorai omonene bwense nyagosira Mwaikibaki oyo likire egetabu ekyo igoro yobogima bwaye ekerarenge ase abisi nigo boigo asegetira basaye gokora boigo na kwinyolia asebarure asamagimabo morobelio yo nigo kolegeteri tukule igoro ase county ya Nakuru.
There is anything is that young people have not found meaning in life. And books of this nature will help young people find meaning in life and understand the value of hard work, the value of resilience, the value of being humble. Those who have occupied positions of power, all Kenyans, their stories. Those who have occupied important positions in this country, all Kenyans, their stories. We would like to understand the struggle against evil in this country and the kind of persecution that good people go through in a corrupted environment.
If you become a refugee as an old man, you run mad. And you become a refugee as a child, you look like an old man.
No moraiwe kiama kia UDA oyoro mokonyi bo moraiwense Dr. William Ruto nigara se kaunti ya Nyeri eliokwerigeria chikura bosibo bochori bo mwakoyo asakira abantu boro mu bugongo rwa Mount Kenya ngambia mono asoko bachora sentunde entangani ne yakabere ere amono moraiwense Uhuru Kenyatta asebaiga babulire komosira entundeye eliokomo ali bagana ko bomurayo gatano asense ya Kenya.
Mita 10,000 tumeunganisha stima watu milioni 8, tumejenga TTI 170. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Hiyo kazi yote watu wa Nyeri haingewezekana bila usaidizi wenu na bila nyinyi kutuombea. Mimi nasimama hapa kusema asante sana.
Mwanchu muligereria na rayo asebono kulende chikoraga ensa eyemo ya bono botuko no chiko ya nyorayo amona yanda mange asenchera yo boikera numbi ya mono gwachora ko yabwate wetera senchera ye mitandao na wetera ko rasenka yao gose ero yao ni goto wakangambi ya mono kigima olione kiachibichana maliogi agwikira senchera yo boikeranu nigakoro kwa Petronila Mokeira na inchena ko yaletera senchera yo wenge nigonkoro kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita asekolende ntaite gokoira eyemo aseyemo goikasegetie kanene yechigosoli kia Gusi Stadium awaso muraiwe kia makia ODM Raila Odinga no mokonyo ya Martha Karua bagendrete gokwanira abanainchi kolende nigonkomanyigwa buna ayo no chako yaleterwa asamangana itamaya akobwatia wika ensemo ya bono botuko tobaisa gosuka ayanero Ndizi TV obwansu bomogusi twara oboligereria borobia.